What's up, tribe? Today I'm coming on to tell you all about my video recording process. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Ashlee Tate and I am the founder of The Social Life, the place to be for entrepreneurs with a purpose who are unleashing their something amazing while they're managing it all, because life is crazy, right? So one of the things I wanted to really kind of show you and take you behind the scenes and what is one of my processes that I use to really create videos and be on top of my stuff. This is like when I am the most optimal of all days, and I have been doing my 90-day planning and all the things that I like to incorporate into my productivity habits. And I record 6 videos in a row. So sometimes it's 3 videos in one day and 3 videos the next day, but you batch all of those videos into one time frame, and then you just sit and you record. And so I really wanted to bring this to you because I know a lot of you are wanting to do YouTube, but it sounds a little daunting, or you want to start a podcast, but it seems so daunting because there's so much to do. So I really wanted to just streamline that process for you and show you how most people who are running YouTube businesses or online business, and they have things where they can kind of be in charge of what they are batching and how they're doing things. This is one of those things. So it's called time batching, the way that this process works. And I will do a full video on what time batching is all about, but for today I really just want to talk to you about my personal YouTube process and how I upload videos and do all of that, so that you can also take this process and do the same thing. The first thing I want to talk to you about is when you are considering building your personal brand and you're considering really starting and launching your business, whatever it may be, you really want to start thinking about the different types of topics that you like to talk about, that come naturally to you, that you think about often, you love to read about, you like to learn about, all of those types of things. Those are the topics that you're going to want to talk about on your channel, on your podcast, on your blog, wherever you are. And you're going to want to keep a list of those, a running list, so that you always, like when you're lacking inspiration, you can be like, where's that list I have a notebook with me, and I have basically a running list on each page, a separate page each, of whatever topics I talk about. So generally I like to talk about nonprofits, productivity, I like to talk about business, YouTube, connection, communication, all of those types of things. So those are my topics that I like to focus in on. So I like to find the videos that are going to give you guys that type of information. So I just write as soon as I have some inspiration. You can do this on your computer, you can do it on a notebook, however you like to do it, but express those thoughts, express kind of what you were thinking in the moment, especially if you're a mom or a dad and you're around kids a lot, just, you know, you're living your life. You want to really be able to capture those thoughts because they're good thoughts and you can expand on them later. So have whatever way you do it. I'm always in my car with a notebook, so that's how I tend to write mine down. The next thing you'll want to do is, before you even start recording, you do not want to even start recording until you have written this out. The big thing about writing it out is that you can then translate that over to, and I had to learn this, guys, because I am not a writer. That is not my jam. But even a quick outline, which is something that I do, is very easy to use, and I send it over to my assistant and she can write it up on the website, or she can write it wherever it needs to be written, or make it more fluffy or whatever. And then that stuff can be used on your website. It can be used for different content reasons later. It can be repurposed. There's lots of ways that you can use it once it's written down. But I can tell you that I'm not going to go back and watch all my old videos so that I can actually write it down and then put it on my website. So sometimes you'll go to my website and some of those videos won't have any, because the way I express myself is through speaking. And so you have to find what the best way of expressing yourself is. And maybe you have to force yourself to speak and get on camera because you're an excellent writer. But if you know that YouTube is the place that you want to be found, or you know that a podcast is how you want to be found, and you have to really learn how to express yourself and use your voice, then writing is a great way to start, and then go here. For those of you that are speakers like myself, sometimes it's hard to slow down and write. That's why I say capture the thought first, and then create the outline. Sometimes I have to speak through the video as if I'm recording, and then I make little notes in my outline of what I'm trying to say. So start there. Always, always, always start with an outline. You have to have that outline, because otherwise you'll be all over the place. And some of my videos have shown that, so don't be like me. 2 things I have to worry about: a webcam and the light, and that's it. I don't worry about anything else. I sit here, I record, and that's it. Now, sometimes if I'm recording a lot like I am today, 2 or 3 videos, I will just change my clothes, and then I will come back and I'll record some more for the next video. So first want to have your list of topics, so you can always pull from that. Second, you want to create an outline before you even start recording. And number 3, you want to make sure you sit down and record and have everything you need to record. Number 4, what I like to do is make a short recording after I record my video, and I know what I've tried to say. I try to make a really short recording that I can just post on Instagram or on Twitter or whatever, like less than 30 seconds or less than 1 minute, depending on where you're planning on using it and how. Or you can just write up a short little piece from your outline and use that as your caption. But what you need to do is make sure you take a photo of yourself, both on your phone and also wherever you're recording. Just take a quick screenshot of yourself and save that to your computer so that you can then create your thumbnail later. I stand there and I go like this, and smile, or whatever I'm gonna do for my video, and I click the stop button or whatever, and then I screenshot that and it goes onto your screen. So it makes it super simple. So you'll want to go through that process every time you record. Do not forget, because when you go to make that video or send it in and upload it to YouTube, you're not gonna have the thumbnail, and you're not gonna like that you're looking like this on a video, or you're in the middle of talking like that and you don't like the way you look. So the thumbnails are really important, so make sure you do that. I just add my thumbnail into Canva, and then I have my basic branding that I put on there, and then I upload it as a thumbnail to YouTube. That makes things super simple, super easy. So the next thing is edit your video. Now, editing your video can, if you're just starting out, I do think you should learn how to do it yourself. But if you just know that that's not something you ever want to do, then I would say that you actually hire someone. Now, I hired my person from Fiverr. His name is Jordan Norris, and he's on there. He's amazing, and he's the one that does all my videos. I just told him kind of like what colors I wanted and what kind of like branding I wanted, some things, if there's anything specific that I want to show up on the screen, I let him know. And he does all of that. So that's my person. So if you want to go find him on Fiverr, you can. Sorry, Jordan. I think it's amazing to have someone edit your videos. It really takes out a lot of the time that you spend editing. And especially if you're not a good editor, like you guys may have seen in my past videos, I am not a good editor. So my face would be like, so doing all that stuff. So I don't want that to happen for you guys. So just get it edited if you can. If you can afford it, do it. If you can't afford it and you don't mind editing, go ahead and edit yourself. But add that piece into your time frames when you're setting up, when you're planning to schedule out your videos. Now you're going to upload your video, because now it's edited, you got it back, and now you're going to upload that video with the thumbnail, and you're going to schedule it. Those are all in one step. So you're going to schedule your video, but now before you schedule and when you put it up, you want to put it up as unlisted. When you put it up as unlisted, then you can grab the embed code, and then you can embed it into your website. You want them to stay on and like watch videos forever and ever and ever and ever. So you want to keep them on your website. So then you want to switch it from unlisted to private and scheduled. You'll want it to be scheduled. Make sure you always switch it back to private and scheduled. You're only using the unlisted piece so that you can get the embed code to add into your website. And when you're adding it into your website, and I show you guys all of this in the Connected Impact Academy when we get to the building your platform piece, when you go into that, you'll want to press the text side, not the visual side of your post, and put it in there where you would add code, and then it shows up on the visual side of your website. And I hope that wasn't going too deep, but just for those of you who might know or who might want to try it, that's how you do it. Okay, the next thing is you'll want to add a description into your YouTube video. Now, I keep one that has all of my information in it and tells you how to get in contact with me, what to click, and links and all of that in there, so that all I have to do is just put that on there, and then you can find everything you need to know about me without having to do that every single week. So that's something you really want to keep track of as well, and making sure that you really focus on getting that description up and ready. And we do that also in the Connected Impact Academy during the platform piece. So all of these things I go a little bit more in depth, and I teach you how to do these things step by step rather than watching a video. But for this specific video, don't forget that you can get that download and have that for yourself to look over with the things that I'm telling you from these tips. So the last thing you want to do, which I've already mentioned at the start of this video, is when you took that selfie or you took the short recording of yourself, you now want to post that. Post it to all of your social media, and I would even suggest posting it with a native videos, which means that it's native to that specific platform, like you're not sharing from another platform. So since you took it from your phone, it should be very simple to do, to post it to Facebook, post it to Twitter if you want to, and post it to Instagram or whichever other places you would post a video. So I post it to my tribe and I post it directly on there, but then I can also post it onto my main page, and I can post it onto Instagram, I can post it on Twitter, and so yeah, there are lots of different ways and places that you can post them, but you want the video to be native is the point. So that's all I have for you today. I hope that helped you, and I would love to know which tip maybe helps you the most that maybe you haven't been doing already. And I would just love to hear from you. Also, if you're planning on starting a YouTube, leave your channel down below because I would love to come subscribe to you. Whatever you have, I am telling you right now, I want you to boast all about it, and I want you to share it down in the comments below. I don't always ask that, but I want to know who's watching this. I want to know what you guys have. I want to follow you, and I want you to come to be part of our tribe, and that is the Social Life Tribe on Facebook. And if you'd like your invitation to that, go to ashleetate.com to grab that invitation, and we'd love to have you. There are over 400 people that are in there with us, and I'm telling you that they are great. You will love it. People give you their feedback, and we cheer you on. There's a lot of encouragement. So if you're looking for something like that, then come join us. You can grab that again at ashleetate.com. If you are at all considering becoming a better leader and you want to learn how to connect your message to your people, you want to be more productive, come join us in the Connected Impact Academy. That opens in October of 2019, and I don't know how long it'll be open, but right now it is open, and I'd love to have you, and that's what we teach in there. So I'm really excited to get that off the ground and really get that moving forward. I use the Connected Leader Framework, which is something I've developed to help you become a better leader, to be able to share your message and list the people that you need and really know how to live your purpose. So anyway, I hope all of that helps you, and those are the ways that you can connect with me. We do group coaching in the Connected Impact Academy, so if that's something that you're looking for, please feel free to shoot me an email or ask me in the tribe. I respond much better inside of the tribe or via Instagram than I do email. I look forward to hearing from you guys. I look forward to seeing you. You can also leave your questions down in the comments below. I do try to answer every single comment on YouTube, so I will look forward to hearing from you. I will see you guys soon. Now I want you to get out there and unleash something amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.